I just want to try and feel rested. They begin to have an affair and they just want to kill. Doesn't that look about house of day, house of night? Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while. I have been in the worst slump of my life, not only with reading, but just with everything. I have been working nonstop. Like, my job is taking over my life, and I've never been like a super relaxed person. I'm always like going, usually mentally, and I am really feeling the effects of it. I'm trying not to burn out so bad. I might already be burnt out, like I don't know, but I wanted to make a video to try and somewhat get out of my slump. I don't think I can do it in a weekend, but I'd at least like to feel rested going into work on Monday, because I don't feel rested. I think you can tell. I didn't think I looked like this before I started filming, but now I can see I am just like so puffy in my face. I tried to sleep in this morning, didn't work. I woke up probably before 6 and I was just tossing and turning, and then I looked at my phone and it was like 6:15. So that's great. But yeah, I'm not one for relaxing or resting. I feel like I don't know how to relax or rest properly. I just feel horrible all the time. So we're gonna try and fix that this weekend. I pretty much have a free weekend. Tomorrow is Mother's Day and I'm actually gonna be baking whoopie pies, Martha Stewart's recipe, delicious for that. So I'm either gonna need to bake those today or tomorrow, but other than that, I have no plans, and that's exactly what I wanted. I just want to try and feel rested. So I have some things that I want to do. The first thing though is I'm gonna put on some eye patches because wow, my under eyes, I don't know. I don't know how the mirror and the camera look so different. It's kind of rude, but I'm gonna put on some eye patches and I'm gonna try to read. I guess let me just tell you what's going on reading wise. I have been in a slump for, I don't know, close to a year now, if not an actual year. I don't really know why. I can pick up a book and I can read, but I'm just like not into it. I'm not like getting absorbed into any books. I'm not like flying through anything. I kind of have to like force myself to read, and then I'm like fine reading, but it's just not giving me that same joy that it used to. And I've tried so many different books. I've even been reading books during this slump that just like aren't doing it for me. I'm currently reading War and Peace. I think I'm like 700 or over 700 pages into it. I've been reading it since I feel like maybe February, March. I don't even know. January. Couldn't tell you. I've been reading it and it makes me sad that I feel almost indifferent to it, because I'll read something and I'll be like, wow, like that's amazing. That's life-changing. But I don't feel like it's amazing or life-changing like in my life. And that's how I used to feel. That's how I felt when I read Anna Karenina, when I read so many of Dostoevsky's books. And like, I don't know why things just like aren't hitting like they used to, because I can recognize how great this book is. Like, I can recognize it, but I'm not feeling it. And since then, I've also been trying to read Confessions by St. Augustine. I was like, maybe I literally need to find God. I even just started reading Anne of Green Gables because I thought maybe I just needed something easier, something lighter. And let me just say, Anne of Green Gables, not that it's a hard read, but it's a lot more like well written than I thought. I knew it was a children's classic book, and I'm very impressed by how well written it is. But it's not something I can just like turn my brain off and read. So I don't know if I just need to read something like not well written that I normally not read, just something like fast paced. So let me go put on some eye patches. Then we're gonna just try and find something to read. So blind, guys. Like, I'm sorry for this angle, but I genuinely can't see anything. I didn't realize when I bought the Rode eye patches that they're like, I don't want to say like fabric, but I guess they're fabric. And I love it because I can actually wear my glasses while I wear my eye patches, and my glasses don't get all like gooey. So really liking these. I actually look so cute. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I look so cute with my little eye patches because they're brown and then it matches my outfit, my hair, my glasses, and I don't look as puffy. I want to just shop my bookshelf really quickly. I've done this like several times over the past couple weeks. Haven't found anything I want to read because nothing I have here that's unread is light or fast-paced at all. But I'm gonna look through it one more time, see if there's anything that like catches my eye, and I'm gonna try and read it. I just kind of want something that I don't need to use brain power, and like everything I have unread is some sort of classic, so I don't just want to like rush through something. So I don't know. Maybe I just need to browse like some popular books and see what's out that maybe I can read. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I downloaded like 5 books on my Kobo. I think the one I'm going to start with is The Postman Always Rings Twice by James M. Cain. I think I saw Emma from like Emmy Reads read this, and this is a noir, did I say that weird? A noir detective novel. I have only read noir novels by Raymond Chandler, who's probably like the most popular author in that category, and I didn't love him because of how he wrote about women, so I'm kind of expecting a similar vibe in this, but it's really, really short. And from what I remember, she said it was super funny. So I'm going to try and lean into that. But I have some other options in case this doesn't work out. So I'm going to try it. We'll see how it goes. I just want to be in like a reading flow state. That's the goal. Okay, so I made my whoopie pie like cake tops, and I just wanted to show you because they are so cute. I made some of them like really big, but it is what it is. They look so yummy. I'm gonna now put these in the fridge and make the icing tomorrow and like put them all together. But I just wanted to give you guys an update because it's now almost 5 o'clock. I actually ordered Chipotle for dinner because I'm feeling lazy. I pretty much cook like every meal. I'm a big like cook and baker. But I already had to make lunch today. I already made my whoopie pie tops. My kitchen is a mess. I have a billion things to clean up and I'm starving. So I'm gonna clean up all of my dishes, put my little whoopie pie tops away, and then I'll probably still have to wait a bit for Chipotle because if you live in the suburban Northeast, everything takes forever to get to you because of all the traffic. While I wait for my Chipotle, we will talk about the book I'm currently reading because I think I'm like 60 pages in, and this book is really short. It's only like 90 pages, so We're gonna we're gonna talk about that in a little bit, but first I'm gonna clean. Okay, I'm back in my spot on the floor, and I want to talk about The Postman Always Rings Twice. I don't know why I said it like that. I want to talk about The Postman Always Rings Twice by James M. Cain. This is wild. I am 63% done. I have about 35 pages left, and I don't know. I am enjoying it just because it has gotten so unhinged, so off the rails. I might as well just finish it. It's only like a 90-page book as well. Basically, it's about this guy, Frank, and Frank meets this other guy named Nick who owns a tavern off the side of the road. Nick needs help in his tavern, and he very bluntly asks Frank if Frank will work for him. Frank agrees and then meets Nick's wife, Cora. They begin to have an affair, and they just want to kill Nick. They want to off him so they can live happily ever after. Well, eventually, their plan works. They kill Nick. They do some crazy stuff. Like, right after killing him, how are they gonna literally, like, hook up? Maybe 5 feet from Nick's dead body. I know, wild. And it appears that they're getting caught. Some crazy stuff just happened at court. And basically, I'm going to spoil this, by the way. It's my vlog. I'm going to spoil this. Basically, Cora gets indicted for indicted, is that the word? She is found guilty for killing Nick and Cora alone. And now Cora's like, you know what? This wasn't just my fault. Frank had a bunch to do with it too. So that's where I left off. I feel like this isn't gonna end well for either of them, nor should it, considering they just killed the guy. But yeah, I feel like so many things are just far-fetched. I don't know if that's like a common theme in noir dramas. I really haven't read many. I think the only other one I read was The Big Sleep by Raymond Chandler. I can't remember if I read another book by him or not. But at least it's entertaining. I have read like almost 60 pages of this in a reading slump, so that's good. We're getting somewhere. I ate my Chipotle, delicious, and then I actually finished my book, and I really can't remember the name of it. The Postman Always Rings Twice. I gave it 3 stars. It didn't get me out of my slump, but hey, I did read like 90 pages and a whole book today, so I'm making progress. I feel good about that. I don't know what I want to read next because I downloaded 5 books in total, and I don't know if any of them are speaking to me. I think I'm between House of Day, House of Night by Olga Tokarczuk. I honestly don't really know what this one's about, but I loved Drive Your Plow Over the Bones of the Dead, and I read that like 2 years ago now. And I actually thought this was a new release, but it's not. I think it's just newly translated into English. So I don't know. I read kind of the first page and that seems interesting. I also downloaded, I have to look at it, Loris by Eugene Vodolazkin. This one is about religion. I don't really know what that one's about. I don't know what either of these books are about, to be completely honest with you, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I also have this weird, I don't know where I found it. I downloaded A Morbid Taste for Bones by Ellis Peters. And this is some type of also religious, like Christianity. I don't know if it's a murder mystery. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting, but it's like between saints or I don't know. I have that as a weird option. And then I also downloaded The Berry Pickers by Amanda Peters. I thought maybe a newer fiction book might be interesting. This one takes place in like Maine and Nova Scotia. And it's about maybe not fully, but just like the indigenous tribes in Nova Scotia. That kind of sounds interesting, but I think it's a lot about grief and loss, which I don't think I want to read about. I'll see you guys when I guess I'm reading a new book, or maybe just like doing anything. It's now Sunday morning, and I actually started a new book this morning. I started House of Day, House of Night by Olga Tokarczuk. I think I'm about 30 pages into this, and I'm having a good time with it so far. It's really all about different characters. This couple moves into this Polish, I guess, countryside. There's not a lot of inhabitants, but each chapter is about a different character or like the same character and just getting deeper into who they are. So if you like character-driven books, this could be a good one. I'm still very like early in, but I am liking it so far, and it very vaguely reminds me of Dead Souls by Gogol, because the main character in that goes to different houses and parties and like it meets different people, and it's a very like character driven book. Gives me like some similarity to that. These characters are also very like odd and quirky or troubled, which is very much, I feel like, just a theme in like Eastern European books, which I personally love. So I am enjoying this. Still haven't hit that flow state. Like that is what I'm aiming for. I'm actually going to put on some like background noise, maybe like a cartoon in the background to really just try and like get my head where I need it to be. Doesn't that look onto everything? I'm about to head to my parents' house for Mother's Day, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. So I finished making my whoopie pies. You guys saw me make my icing. I'm gonna bring those over. And then I just wanted to talk a little bit more about House of Day, House of Night. I'm 26% into this. I'm still really enjoying it. I haven't quite hit that flow state that I'm like dying for, but I am. Is that my hair? No. But I am really enjoying it. I did mention that it's very character driven, which it still is, but we're talking a lot about like different saints, and Tokarczuk is weaving like different saints into the story and like their lives, and I'm not really sure how this will like, I guess, connect to the overall story. I am kind of assuming that because this is called House of Day, House of Night, that we'll be talking about like living people and dead people, which we already did with Merrick, which was someone in the town who committed suicide. But I'm wondering, like, okay, all these saints are dead, they're passed away, like, what does that have in connection with the town? So I'm interested to find that out. And I'm honestly gonna like read this when I get back. Like I'm excited to read this. I also wanted to check though, because I have my wonderful aura ring. I love this thing. I want to see if this actually says that I've relaxed or had more restorative time this weekend, because every day it's like you've experienced more stress than normal. And I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday, but it said I experienced like over 8 hours of stress, which I hate. I hate that. I don't want that. So let me open up this app and see what it says. Oh, wait, this is great. Okay, so when I first opened it, it says you've had more restorative time than usual today. Nice. My God, my typical day of restorative time is 15 minutes. Like, how is that possible? That's horrible. It's saying that I had 2 hours and 15 minutes of restorative time. I think you should be able to see that, which wonderful. And I do feel like I relaxed today. I spent a lot of time outside reading, honestly, probably these 2 hours. Oh, and yesterday too. Wait. Yesterday I did really well. I experienced 3 hours and 15 minutes of restorative time yesterday. That's great. And I did relax yesterday. Like today and yesterday, I do feel like more relaxed, less stressed, although I am stressed thinking about tomorrow. So I'm trying not to think about going back to work. But this is really great. I'm on the up and up, which is good. I'm just hoping that throughout this upcoming week, I'm able to manage my stress more, maybe actually relax with some reading. But that's gonna be it for this video. I feel like it was probably really short. I just needed to film. I needed to find a way to relax, and this was my way to do it. To whoever watched this, I don't know if this is interesting for anyone, but thank you for watching if you did, especially if you stayed to the end. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.